you're not just a mentalist. Who are you?
It's Christophe Fox. So I'm glad we double checked that because I do think I'm in the right place now. You know, my career's evolved over time to where anybody who calls themselves a mentalist now, if you really like track how they got there, they tend to get there through magic. And so that was my story as well. Like early on, I fell in love with magic. I know my parents saw me fall in love with magic because they started buying me little props and little magic tricks that I could start to learn and piece together, even just as a kid, you know, simple magic tricks. I was hooked. And I started to take magic a little bit more seriously when I was a teenager, probably around 16. I remember just stumbling across some random videos on YouTube that would teach you how to do a little bit more advanced magic tricks, maybe some sleight of hand, making an object disappear from your hand, if you can believe it. And I sat there and I thought, well, I can learn this. So I followed along and I tried it a few times and I did the reps. And eventually I thought, okay, I've got it. I went upstairs. I showed my mom, and her reaction in that moment sort of just set me on this path of wanting to continue.
You went upstairs in your house to the bedroom?
Well, I think we were in the den. And I was just like, hey, Mom, get the camera. You know, Mom, I got to show you something. And I showed her this magic trick and she reacted in a way. I mean, you've seen people react to magic.
Yeah, it was unexpected.
Right. Those reactions can be pretty extreme. And she was just so delighted by this magic trick that it was, I guess in classical psychology terms, it was very positive reinforcement for me. I wanted to continue learning and practicing and performing magic. And then to your point, I became more and more of a mentalist over time, which is sort of magic of the mind. It deals more with how people think rather than props. And over the last few years, that's been sort of the framework of my career, is bringing mentalism to different stages around the world. But even more to your point, now what really brings me a lot of joy is weaving a message of positivity into that program. And at first it was, very simple. It was just sort of recognizing the audience that's in front of me, and in between moments of amazement, sort of showing to them that I care about the work that they're doing. And one thing I found is I think people are really starved for just a simple word of encouragement. It doesn't take much, but it means a lot. And so when I would come to present for an audience, as long as I had done my research and I really understood the work that they were doing, I could sincerely recognize them and compliment them and encourage them for all the great work that they're doing. And then it evolved from there to where my clients started to share what messages they're looking for and what's important to them. And we started to weave those custom ideas into this mentalism show. And now it's this crazy blend of like interactive mentalism and moments of humor and audience interaction and encouragement and positivity with a custom message. And I'm having a great time, man. It's been very rewarding.
And it shows. I mean, at our quarterly meeting, you enthralled us and delighted us and surprised us. Even more so probably than your mother, because you're just so much better and more experienced. But